Hi everybody, Gina Marie here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. Okay, Pisces, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Ooh. All right, Pisces, the overall energy of the reading is the Two of Swords, possibly being at a crossroads. But I'm thinking, when I'm drawn to the moon, I'm thinking that whatever decision you have to make, I think you know which one inherently. I think your intuition is telling you which way you want to go. But we'll see when we clarify. All right, in your recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Wands. With the Seven of Wands, it looks like there was something that you wanted to stand up for, or possibly you wanted to stand up either for a connection or you needed to stand up for yourself. And it looks like the karmic wheel turned. And once the wheel turned, it looks like maybe there was a little bit of conflict there. We'll have to see what this means when we clarify. In the current energies, we have the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Well, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups also means getting what you want because you value yourself. So whatever this is, whatever wish fulfillment you had, it left you waiting. Waiting, and it left you with sleepless nights as well. We'll have to see exactly what this is. In the potential final outcome, we have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I'm not sure if the King of Pentacles and the Emperor are two people here, or if the Emperor is waiting for something from the King of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is here. We'll have to see what this is when we clarify. So, what is this Wheel of Fortune? It looks like you needed to stand up for yourself, or possibly you were standing up for a connection. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune turned. So, why is the wheel here? So, were you standing up for a connection and then the wheel spun? And then you realized that maybe that wasn't the right connection? Let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What happened? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Oh my gosh, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, did the Wheel of Fortune spin twice? Oh my goodness. It looks like if you were standing up for someone or standing up for a connection, it was like you were standing up for something or someone that never let you go. Because the Four of Pentacles is the card of the miser. It's somebody holding on to their money, holding on to something very, very tightly. So maybe you realize that you were holding on to someone really, really tightly, and maybe the wheel spun again. And maybe you had to let them go. And maybe that caused conflict. Let's see what this conflict is. That's so bizarre. The Wheel of Fortune's clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So does that mean the karmic wheel spun again? And then it put you right back to where you were. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's see. Why is the Five of Wands here? Yes, okay. The Five of Wands is being clarified by the Hermit and by the Seven of Swords. Yes, the Seven of Swords can be someone who is lying, cheating, somebody who's being deceitful. But what I'm feeling here with the Seven of Swords is once you went within, once you kind of shut off everybody from the outside world and you kind of figured out exactly what you wanted to do for you when you went into hermit mode, the Seven of Swords here means that you needed to put yourself first in order to get what you want. So I think that's what you did. So possibly whoever you were holding on to, maybe someone was holding on to you, and the wheel spun again. And there was conflict here. Maybe you went within and you decided, you know what, I need to put me first. And maybe that was a wish fulfillment. Okay? But now you're waiting. What are you waiting for? There's nothing wrong with putting ourselves first at all. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's nothing wrong with self-care. You know? And if people are asking too much of your time, if you're being spread too thin, there's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. You know, we can't take care of others if we don't take care of ourselves first. So let's see. Why is the Three of Wands here? You know, maybe you, with the Seven of Wands, you put yourself first. You got what you wanted because you valued yourself. Wish fulfillment. But it has you waiting. Wow. The Three of Wands is being clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Now, are you waiting from communication from this Queen of Wands? Or are you waiting for someone who is acting like the Queen of Wands to level up to become the Empress? Do you see what I'm saying? Maybe once you decided to put yourself first in a relationship, because maybe you realized that that relationship wasn't working out for whatever reason, and maybe now you're waiting for someone, for lack of a better term, maybe you're waiting for someone to step up, or maybe you're waiting for someone to grow up and move from being like the Queen of Wands to more like being the Empress. And as you're waiting, it has you all up in your head. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Because in some relationships, you know, maybe sometimes we outgrow the person we're with. You know, maybe you outgrow them mentally, spiritually, you know, whatever it is, intellectually, and maybe you're waiting for your partner to do the same, or you're waiting for this Queen of Wands to level up to become like the Empress. Why is the Nine of Swords here? I think you realized here, the Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Strength card and the Four of Wands. I think that you realize that you're waiting for this person, like I said, to kind of like level up. You know, maybe you've grown in the time that you were in the hermit mode. Okay, maybe you've grown spiritually, intellectually, whatever it is. Maybe you've just, you know, for lack of a better term, maybe you leveled up. Okay, you've learned your lessons and you leveled up. You put yourself first, and now you're waiting for this person to do the same, which has kind of caused you a little bit of sleepless nights. And I think with the Strength card, I think you realize that, well, yes, the Strength card does have a little bit of fear around it, but I think you realize with the Strength card that if you want a serious commitment with someone, with this person here, they're going to have to match you on your level. Because I see here, in your potential final outcome, I believe this Emperor is you. And you're waiting for your counterpart to level up to be the Empress. That's what you're waiting for. And maybe now, the Emperor, maybe you're waiting for your partner who you see as, who now you see as the King of Pentacles. You know, stable, grounded, abundant. You know, there could be a relationship here. Maybe you're waiting for them still. Maybe you're waiting. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is. I think that's what it is. I think you realize that if you want a stable commitment with them, you're reflecting as the Emperor. You're waiting for them to level up as the Empress. Because you can see stability with them. You can see a future with them. But it's like you're waiting. It's like I think you're still waiting for them possibly to level up. What is this? Knight of Pentacles. Or you could be waiting for an offer from them. You know, maybe as you have sleepless nights waiting for them to level up, maybe you guys aren't seeing one another anymore. You put yourself first, and maybe you've put the relationship on pause. And you've leveled up and became the Emperor, because the Emperor is someone who stands up for himself. Okay? Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Oh my goodness. The Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords. What you're waiting for is you're waiting for communication to come in. That's what you're waiting for. And as you're waiting, it's like this loop keeps going around and round. Do you see what I mean? It's like you're waiting for communication. You're waiting for some forward movement. And as you're waiting, you're still all up in your head about, did you do the right decision? It's like going here and then coming back around. It's like a loop. But I think you inherently know which way you want to go. I think you inherently know which decision you want to make. And I think the decision is do you wait for this person to level up to become your Empress? Or do you just move on? Let's see what the universe has to say. But I think intuitively you know what you want to do. Or what needs to be done. There's the Hermit again. Oh, the Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Wow. And the Tower. Okay. Now the Tower is just something sudden that happens. Like, look. Like the message from the universe is the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is being crossed by the Tower. Okay. Now, the Knight of Wands, yeah, sometimes they say, oh, it's player energy. He rushes in and he rushes out. But I'm feeling right now with this Knight of Wands, a brave, impulsive action needs to happen. And with the Tower, it's like it happens pretty quickly. Okay? Causing you to go back into hermit mode. And maybe while you're in hermit mode, you're a little guarded again. Because maybe whatever conflict you guys had, maybe you're still a little guarded because you're not sure if this person has leveled up to your level. Because now if you're reflecting as the Emperor, you need your Empress. Well, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.